Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. My name is Tom, and this is episode 108. And in today's episode, we are going to be fixing some of my mistakes with the Mk.I Proliferator. In the last episode, I struggled using the Factorio calculator to automate this array, and one of the viewers here on YouTube had suggested a few things on how to use the Factorio Lab, and wow, was that ever helpful. So I'm going to show you what I learned, and then I'm going to apply it to this array. So with that said, let's get started with episode 108. Okay, so here is the array I built in the last episode. And I have filtered all of the Mk.I Proliferator into the ILS, and I have a little extra stored up in here. So that is looking good. Let's start by deleting this entire array. I know, all my hard work has vanished. And here we are fixing some of the mistakes that I made in the last episode. And but hey, that's how we learn in life, is by mistakes. So let's delete this section of the belt. And before actually I get started on this build, I will bring up the Factorio calculator. So let's bring that up now. Okay, so we have the same build here. It's 6 output belts of the Mk.I Proliferator and 2.4 belts of the double stacked coal. All right, so not quite 3, it's just under 3 here. So if I were to reveal the Proliferator 3, you could see 49.7, 6.3 belts, 2.7 belts of the coal. It gets a little wonky here. So the viewer here on YouTube had said that if I hide the Proliferator, it's going to give me even numbers here, which is outstanding. I love it. Wonderful tip. Even went into how it all works. I didn't process all that to fully understand it, but if I have time, I'll go back to try to figure out why that is. But for the short term, it's giving me even numbers, and that is what I'm after, guys. So with this knowledge, we have our build. I broke it down into 1 belt, and so now we need 8 assembly machines. Okay, 8 assembly machines. That's 0.4 belts of the coal. So that is going to be interesting. We're going to have to pull from several belts here, and I'm not sure how that's gonna fully work, but we'll work that out together. So let's switch back to the Dyson Sphere program here. And the first thing I want to do is switch these. I want to switch these. Can I actually flip this path? Okay, so I can change this to coal. Coal and coal. And this is going to be about my 3 belts that I will be pulling off of. I'm going to grab these Proliferator. Okay, I got the coal off of there. I got the coal off of there. Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, jeez. Well, guys, adios. Oh, jeez, I'm wasteful. Okay, so our 3 belts of coal are here, so I'm gonna flip these just like this, and I want to extend these belts out quite a bit here. All right, and these are going to turn into my Mk.I Proliferator belts. All right, so those are going to go in like that, and let's do it for this side too, guys. Like that. All right, so now we get the fun task of extending these belts out here. Actually, I don't need to extend all these belts like this. So I'll do it a bit shorter on this side. Like that. Okay. Sweet. So now I can place down one assembly machine. That's going to go there. Okay. And then this is going to be Mark 1. Extra product. Copy and paste. Like that. So I am going to pull from this coal line. So in and in. And then we'll start with the first output on the inner belts like that. So each output belt gets 8 assembly machines. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for the first one. So there's 4 and there is 8. And there is 8 there. Okay, then I can extend the Tesla towers in between the assembly machines. Just like that. Now we can delete this belt because we're no longer needing this belt, because these 8 machines right here are gonna give me a full belt of Mark 1 Proliferator. And if I extend this further and use that same line, I will not be able to output the assembly machines of the Mark 1 onto that belt. I would have to use an automatic piler, but for now I'm not going to do that because it's a bit more difficult and I'm taking the easy route here. Okay, so then what I can do is copy and paste on this side. And then we're going to output on this belt for the Mark 1 Proliferator. And then again, each belt is going to get 8 assembly machines like this. Okay. Oh yes, this is awesome. All right, so then we can delete this belt and this belt. Now I need to extend this out to here. And this one out to here. Like that. Okay. And then we could paste and paste. And then output and output. And then again, 8 assembly machines. Like this. And then I can trim these belts back. And trim, trim, trim. Now, I am only pulling off from these 2 coal belts here, right? One here, one here. They're all pulling off of these. Those 2 belts are not going to be enough to feed into all these assembly machines. So if I go back over here to the Factorio lab, it's calling for 2.4 belts, but those are double stacked. So I need 3 belts. That's the best I could do here. So we need 3 belts, and I think what I'm going to do here is we'll start by using these assembly machines. So we'll pull from here and then here, and then I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it down. Copy and paste that down like that. Okay. And then we're going to see if that's going to be enough coal to feed all the assembly machines. Okay. Wow, perfect. Oh, I love... Oh, no, not perfect. Out of here. Let's get right in there. Sweet. Okay, so what can we do here? Well, I actually gonna delete these belts here because I know already these belts are gonna be difficult to connect with the spray coater. It always has been. Okay, so we got that one there, and oh wow, these are actually turning out to be pretty easy. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, not this one though. Oh, jeez. Oh, I can't wait until they. Oh, there. Excellent. All right, and then we can grab. There we go. All right. So now we can connect the belts. And let's take a look at this, guys. All the coal should reach down here to feed all the assembly machines. And they are, guys. I'm really more important for these last two to grab the coal. And as you can see, we're getting enough coal in here. Okay. So this is perfect. This is what I was looking for in the last episode. Unfortunately, that did not happen. So anyways, let's flip this belt back in to feed these ILS. Want to get that proliferator back in there, and eventually that's all gonna fill up. There we have it, guys. This is looking really good, and oh geez, we already have a full belt. So what I'm going to do now is, guys, we're gonna spam the crap out of this. We need planet-wide proliferator paint. I mean, we're scaling up huge. This is big boy stuff here. Big boy, big girl. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna put a 1 here and a 1 here. Let's just keep going, guys. What's stopping us from doing this? There's nothing stopping me from doing big builds, and none of you guys should be afraid of it either. What's going to happen is that it's going to demand a lot of coal, which I won't be able to provide all these arrays. And that means, man, we're going to have to tap like several lava planets. Or, not actually, I don't think coal is on lava planets, but we're going to tap a few planets that will get us a bunch of coal to fuel all of this. Okay, so let's go to the end of the last array here and hide any of the ores that may be in the way of our build. Oh, this is so glorious. So hopefully we'll never run out of proliferator for a very, very, very long time. Wow. Okay, there we go, guys. That was pretty easy. And so I should be able to just come over here and smack this down. Just like this. And yeah, there we have it, guys. We have an entire ring of Mark I proliferator. And boy, I should probably make a few more rows. You know, got 1 row. Maybe I could do 2, 3 rows of Mark I proliferator. Let's just start with 1 row to begin. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to be kind to you and place a cut in here. And when I come back, all of these arrays will be built. And we can take a look at what I have done. So I'll see you on the other side, guys. Welcome back to Gynar 1, and I have finished placing down all these arrays of the Mark I proliferator. Let's take a look at what I did here, guys. So here you go. I got a full row of a Mark I proliferator stretched across the equator, and look at that. It is perfectly spaced. The last one is a bit shorter, but I could not help myself, and I placed this tiny array in here. I couldn't stand a open gap like you saw in the first cut. There's this open gap here. I placed a ILS in here and then just kind of filled it out. And now look, everything is perfectly spaced. and orderly. So moving forward, everything is going to look minimal and clean. That is my style, guys. I'm minimal and very clean, and it is a beauty. I hope you guys learn from me and you build these really slick and clean arrays of whatever you're going to build. Either way, you do you, and I'm going to do me. And that's the beauty of these types of games. There's no wrong way of doing anything. You could do spaghetti, and you know what? Spaghetti has its own art form to itself. But not my art form. Oh, jeez. I just love how this looks, guys. Don't you? I mean, this is so beautiful. I love it. Okay. Well, guys, since we're here, let's take a look at our Dyson Sphere. Let's see how the progress is looking. So we're going to switch over to Merrick. And if I take a look over here, wow. Look at the Dyson Sphere, guys. It's really coming along. We are looking to complete it here. So we're at 877,000 solar sails constructed, and we only need 965,000. We're so close, and we are absorbing 2,460 right now. And yeah, it's coming along, guys. It's taken longer than I predicted, but that's fine. That means more Dyson Sphere program. We're at a total of 25.4 gigawatts, which is great. All right, that looks good, guys. Well, before we continue to the Mark II Proliferator, I am going to queue up some research here. I'm sure we have enough universe matrix to do some research, and what do I want to do? Well, I'm looking to get to the logistics station integrated logistics level 2 here, and we need level 11 logistic carrier capacity. Currently we're at, ooh, what's this? Ooh, level 10. So we need to get this one done. This is 11, level 11. This is 10. So wait, that's capacity. Oh, logistic carrier engine. Is it engine or capacity? Capacity. Yeah, right here. So if I research this is going to give me plus 20 logistic drone carrying capacity, plus 200 logistic vessel carrying capacity, plus 1,000 planetary station storage caps. Which is absolutely awesome, guys. Oh, I love that. Plus 2,000 interstellar station storage caps. So this is just so cool. So we need 8,000 universe matrix. That is a lot, but I think we're pretty close to that number. So let's activate it and get that queued up. And we are one step closer to the logistics station integrated logistics level 2. Excellent. That's going to take 56 minutes. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, well, that is what it is. That's why we are dedicating a lava planet to science so that we can produce it really quickly. And we want to do that efficiently by using the Mark III Proliferator. And so that's why we are addressing this planet, to Gyner 1 to being the Proliferator paint planet. Okay, so let's start with the Mark II. Mark II, here we go. So I'm going to put this ILS here. It's perfectly spaced between the equator. So we got 1, 2, and this is 1, 2. I think this needs to go over one more tile, guys. One more tile. It needs to go right here. Right? So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. That's a good setup. I like what I see here. Great. So what do we need with the Mark III Proliferator? Well, I need the Mark 1 and the Diamond, right? This is Diamond. Okay. Oh boy, we're going to be demanding so much of these diamonds. So we're going to have to also automate huge smelting arrays of diamonds, and our factory is going to grow larger and larger. That's what we want to see, guys. So Mark 1 here. We're going to get Diamond into here. Diamond. And this is going to be Mark 2, guys. This is so cool. All right. Put the drones in here. Put the logistic vessels. Uh-oh, are we out of drones? Guys, we are out of drones. Wow. Okay. Well, that's easy. We're going to request some drones. And I'm going to say 1,000. Like that. And then I'm going to request some space warpers, and let's do a local demand. Okay. Perfect. Now, when I laid down all these arrays, I had this set to 600. And so I plopped these down. So I adjusted all the other arrays for the space warpers. So if you take a look, I have now set it to 100, and I put local demand on all of these arrays. Oh, not this one. No, it was on there. I think I didn't get there quick enough. Okay, this one's good. That one is good. Oh, I got some belts in here. Okay. In you go. Looks good. Let's get started on this array, guys, and then I'll close out the episode here. So let's switch over to the Factorio lab so I can show you what this array is going to look like. Okay, so here we go. We need 3 output belts of the Mark II Proliferator. We need 2.4 belts to stack Mark I Proliferator and 1.2 belts double stacked Diamond. So let's just say this is 2 belts of Diamond and 3 belts of the Mark I Proliferator. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 belts in total in this array. So I am going to start with the output of the Mark II. And it's kind of going to be kind of similar to this build here, but slightly modified. And so let's start like this. And let's keep everything even, guys, as much as possible. So I am going to align this exactly to the array just north of here. All right, so these spray coaters are perfectly aligned here. So if I were to take a belt, that should belt in, unless the grid is causing some issues. Nope, see, that's perfectly aligned. So if I want to move some proliferator over here, I can. Okay, perfect. And then I want to then use the same spacing I have here, and I want to move it down like this. So I'm going to place my assembly machine on this belt or on this grid, and then I'm going to walk my character over like this and plop it down. And there you go. That's perfect spacing. Okay. I know you guys are not as detailed as me, right? All right, so copy and paste. And again, I'm going to extend this belt. All right, sweet. So that's the easy part, guys. That's the easy part. So now, if we switch back to the Factorio lab here, we could take a look. We need 2.4 belts of the Mark I. So 3 belts, which is a odd number, unfortunately. So let's switch back and take a look how we can do this. So I'm going to need 1, 2. I need. Oh, this is funny. Okay. I think I know what I can do here. Let's switch back to the Factorio lab. We need 2.4 belts. 2.4 belts. But if we split that in half, oh yeah, that's Double stacked on each side. Okay, yes. Okay, got it. So 1.4 belts. Yeah. Okay, I was overthinking there. So we only need one. So 1 and 1. So 2 on each side, technically. 2 on each side, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, 2 Mark 1 on each side, and then 2 diamond on each side. No, on 1 on each side. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, that's super easy. So here we go. We got our 2 Mark 1 belts, double stacked. Done. And all we need is 1 belt of diamond on this side. And then we can do the same on this side, guys. Like this. Okay. So what's going to happen is this is going to be Mark 1, Mark 1, diamond. That's it. I made it a little bit more complicated, but I kind of sorted through it. And that looks really good. Just like that. And then place down the spray coaters. Like this. Okay. And then I can come in. Well, let's... Okay, let's switch back to the factory lab. Let's see how much assembly machines we need for each belt here. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate, and I want 1 belt. All right, 1 belt. So 1 belt is going to give me 16 assembly machines. Wow. Okay, so let's start with 16. 16 for each belt, and we have 3 belts. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so we'll come out here and out here, and we'll do in like this with the Mark 1 and in with the diamond like that. Okay, in with the Mark 1 and in with the diamond. That easy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is trim these back. Oh yeah, like that. And I can copy. And then I should be able to paste this. And then like that. So there's 4, 8, 10, 12, 16, I believe. That should be 16 on each side of the belt. Oh, that's 14. Oh, jeez. Wah, wah, wah. All right. In the meantime, let's connect the Tesla towers. And if our spacing's correct... Oh, that's perfect alignment. Awesome. Okay. And then, yeah, let's connect like this. 1, 2, 3. 3, and okay, perfect. And we need to... Oops. We need to add 1 more set here. So copy, paste. Like that. And connect the belts. Connect the belts. Connect the belts. And connect the power. All right. Uh-oh. Are we missing a Tesla tower here? We are, guys. Yeah, there we go. We fixed it. So all we need is... how many belts do we have left? We have one more belt in the center here, so we only need 16 assembly machines for this one. So this is gonna go out like this. And our product is gonna come out. Like so. Oops, oops, oops. We don't want that connected. There we go. Mm-hmm. Excellent. And wow. Yeah, we want to come over like this. Okay. And let's copy and paste, and then let's adjust the output like this. Okay, so both sides are sharing the one belt this time. Okay, I think that's how it's going to work. It is an odd number, so we'll do 4 and 4. So remember, 16 assembly machines for one belt. So there's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Uh-oh, this Tesla tower is one grid off. Let's keep things nice and orderly. Right? Actually, I don't think we need that. Oh yeah, that works out perfectly. You know, we're really not automating a lot of the energetic graphite. So, yeah, I feel like the next episode is going to be Proliferator 3 and then a lot of big production of our smelting planets, you know, with diamond. And actually, diamond doesn't, if we have the advanced recipe, the diamond doesn't call for energetic graphite. I think it's kimberlite ore, which is super nice. So we'll probably have to go mining for some kimberlite ore. Anyways, oh yeah, we've got some drones in here. And we spilled that on the ground, unfortunately. So let's make some room for these drones. And then I can pick those up. Like that. Alright, so I should be able to place some drones in here. We've got our logistic vessels in here. Everything is looking good, so we should be able to remote demand this. And there go the logistics vessels grabbing the diamond. Oh, this is great. This is looking good. And then we can call in the Mark 1. Oh, look at... Done. That's it. Oh, jeez. Okay. So yeah, now we're just waiting for the diamond. That's going to reach all the way back there. Excellent. Looking good. Why not, guys? Why not? Let's copy this and paste it and keep it aligned with everything. So I want it aligned with this, so I'll go like this, and then I'll just come down. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love how that works. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so we can build this one, and we're waiting for the diamond to come. All right, and then let's connect the power. Uh-oh. Looks like we have power issues. That means we're going to have to set up another... I mean, this is such a small array of accumulators. I will do a massive accumulator build up here. Uh-oh, we need some belts. Don't worry, we got belts. Great. Looking good, guys. What a beautiful, beautiful planet. I like what I see here. Excellent. And now I have 2 arrays of the Mark II. Take a look at the first array here and take a look at that, guys. Wow. Now we're not going to get a full belt here, guys, because this is not, the Mark 1s are not proliferated, right? So we're not getting that extra product. But take a look at that, guys. Just like that, a little hard work there and there, and little adjustments, and yeah, now we have so many Mark IIs. We have one array, and now we have 2 arrays, and look, we can't even grab enough diamond, so that's another thing we're going to have to address here. But anyways, guys, that is the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me in episode 108. I really enjoyed this episode. We're turning this planet into a paint planet where it's going to be automating all our Proliferator Mark 1, 2, and 3. If you're enjoying these videos and this series on the Dyson Sphere program, show a little love and like the video, and if you want to, subscribe. With that said, guys, have a wonderful day there. Take care. Bye.